Okay, here's another video to talk through how to fill out this foldable that we worked on in class yesterday. Remember, you have your outside flaps that talk through the sections that you'll be reading, so the skeletal system, muscular system, this other system. And on the inside, we have the 4 columns that we spent time on with the parts, the function, injuries and disease, and then evidence of a system. Now the first 3 I feel are pretty self-explanatory. What you're going to do is, as you're reading, anything that lists the parts, you're going to write those down and then what their functions are, and then pay attention to the injuries and diseases. Now, I don't want you to just skim through. I want you to actually read through the section, and as you come across this information, that's when you're filling it in. This last one, though, is going to be a little bit trickier. You have to make a little bit of inferences based off of what you're reading. And the anchoring table is going to help you with that in terms of what you're looking for. Remember the anchoring table? We looked at school and a system to help us to understand what a system is. And so what you're going to look for are those characteristics that are listed in the middle that you filled out, look for evidence of that and what you're reading related to this system. So let's do an example first to get you started with that. So the skeletal system, if I'm reading through the section, okay, and I come across on page 586, and there's going to be other stuff in there, I just am using this as an example. In the second paragraph under the category of joints, it says joints are held together by ligaments. Ligaments are strong elastic bands of connective tissue. They connect the bones in a joint. So evidence of a system. Remember, one of the things about a system is that you have separate parts, but they're working together for a common goal or common good. So here, this would be an example of ligaments connect bones to joints. Okay, it's kind of small there, so make it bigger. Okay, ligaments connect bones to joints. That is evidence that this is a system. You have separate parts that are working together for a common good or common goal. So if you look at that, that may be something that you wrote down in terms of the function of a ligament, and that's fine. You can have repeats with that. But I want you to start thinking, as you're going through each of these systems, I want you to start thinking about why they are a system, why that's how it's been organized. And so I want you to think through that as you go through the readings. So this format, these 4 columns that we have here, okay, parts, function, injuries and disease, evidence of a system, are going to be the same as you're reading through each of the sections. So now that you finished the anchoring table and you start this process, make sure that you are filling this out as you read. And I would like you to do both of these foldables, and we have the page numbers written down for you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.